October 20th, 2022, Isaiah 13, a prophecy against Babylon, and the day of the Lord is near. A message about Babylon. Isaiah, son of Amos, received this message concerning the destruction of Babylon. Raise a signal flag on a bare hilltop. Call up an army against Babylon. Wave your hand to encourage them as they march into the palaces of the high and mighty. I, the Lord, have dedicated these soldiers for this task. Yes, I have called mighty warriors to express my anger, and they will rejoice when I am exalted. Hear the noise on the mountains. Listen at the vast army as the vast armies march. It is the noise and shouting of many nations. The Lord of heaven's armies has called this army together. They come from distant countries, from beyond the farthest horizons. They are the Lord's weapons to carry out his anger. With them he will destroy the whole land. Scream in terror, for the day of the Lord has arrived, the time of the Almighty to destroy. Every arm is paralyzed with fear. Every heart melts, and people are terrified. Pangs of anguish grip them like those of a woman in labor. Now, the parable of the labor pains, of the woman in the labor pains, the pangs of anguish. These are the labor pains of judgment on the earth, as the angels prepare for judgment. Let's continue. They look help, and when it talks about the northern armies of Babylon, it's being God's armies, and how it talks about from distant countries, and it also talks about hear the noise on the mountains. In other chapters, it talks about the noise on the mountains. Follow in one of the stories of the wars in Kings, I believe. It talks about the noise of God moving ahead of them in the tops of the trees. And what this this is actually prophecies of the angels coming during judgment. They look helplessly at one another, their faces aflame with fear. For see, the day of the Lord is coming, the terrible day of his fury and fierce anger. The land will be made desolate, and all the sinners destroyed with it. What have I said before? The sinners will be destroyed. The heavens will be black above them, the stars will give no light. The sun will be dark when it rises, and the moon will provide no light. I, the Lord, will punish the world for its evil, and the wicked for their sin. I will crush the arrogance of the proud and humble the pride of the mighty. I will make people scarcer than gold, more rare than the fine gold of Ophir. For I will shake the heavens, the earth will move from its place, when the Lord of heaven's armies displays his wrath in the day of his fierce anger. Everyone in Babylon will run about like a hunted gazelle, like sheep without a shepherd. They will try to find their own people and flee to their own land. Anyone who is captured will be cut down, run through with the sword. Their little children will be dashed to death before their eyes. Their homes will be sacked, and their wives will be raped. Look, I will stir up the Medes against Babylon. They cannot be tempted by silver or bribed with gold. The attacking armies will shoot down the young men with arrows. They will have no mercy on helpless babies, and will show no compassion for children. Babylon, the most glorious of kingdoms, the flower of Chaldean pride, will be devastated like Sodom and Gomorrah when God destroyed them. Babylon will never be inhabited again. It will remain empty for generation after generation. Nomads will refuse to camp there, and shepherds will not bend down to their sheep. Desert animals will move into the ruined city, and the houses will be haunted by howling creatures. Owls will live among the ruins, and wild goats will go there to dance. Hyenas will howl in its fortresses, and jackals will make dens in its luxurious palaces. Babylon's days are numbered. Its time of destruction will soon arrive. Now, this last part talks about the destruction and the fall of Babylon. Not to be confused with the prophecies of the angels coming now. The prophecies are written by the prophets, meant for us right now. And they were written during the times of the stories of what was going on in the earth. And this one was the prophecies of the fall of Babylon. Now, prophecies, okay, we just read Isaiah 13, okay? Well, there's multiple prophecies meant for different times of the earth, okay? In Jesus' name I pray, amen.